Hi, welcome to Occasionally Posh, where we enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. I'm your girl, Chastity B.
I'm your girl, Denise. I need a new nickname. Please help me out. Welcome. Denise is my government middle name, so that's not really that exciting. But I'm not really good. I'm not creative. So y'all comment below and help me out. All right. So thanks for joining in our live. Thank you so much for supporting us and for watching and for joining and for commenting and liking and sharing and subscribing and so on and so forth. A few of y'all got a message from me last week saying, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So I'm going to say it now. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and please continue to share. So for the first segment, we're going to go into our foreplay, and it's on you, Chas.
All right. Would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the most intelligent?
I mean, I'm already funniest. I'm not. But what gets you further? Being funny or being smart?
I think being...
Because sometimes you can be super smart and you ain't got no personality. So it gets you nowhere.
So yeah, I think being funnier would be, because if you're funny, then more than likely you are more outgoing than the smart person.
Right.
And people tend to remember you versus somebody that just knew that the square root of pi.
You know what category she fall up under now. Yeah, I think I'd rather be funny. I mean, being smart is a good thing. I'd rather be both, but I know that ain't an option. So yeah, I guess I'd rather be funny. I'd rather be myself and have good bubbly personality, so on and so forth. And sometimes when you're so smart, you overanalyze things and you ain't likable. Yeah, I take that. What y'all think? What y'all rather be? Y'all rather be super intelligent or super funny? Comment below. Come on, Vicky. Come on, Tawana. Whoever else on. All right, what's your next one?
Okay. Would you rather eat everything you saw or lick everything you saw?
That's in the same vein.
Not necessarily, because if you eating it, you're
digesting. When you say everything, what you mean?
Everything.
I have nothing. I rather do neither. I literally have nothing. Licking and eating is both bad. I don't understand. Don't it gotta touch your tongue to eat it? I'm confused. I guess lick it. It sounds so terrible. I don't want to do neither. What about you?
I'm gonna lick everything. Just go around.
You know, sometime on Facebook when they be showing those pictures with them crested feet and talking about, would you lick these for $1 million? I'd be like, no, they can have that money. Okay. Nah. Maybe if I was Donald Trump rich, I don't have to pay $700 for taxes, maybe.
I am not.
All right, we both picked lick. What y'all think? Would you rather? I don't understand, but eat it or lick it. It's both nasty.
If you lick it, it goes down your throat. I mean, if you eat it, it goes down your throat. You still taste it all down here. You lick it, you go like that, and just keep it moving. Keep it moving. You got to know how to do it.
It's the idea of it like going across your tongue. I don't know. It creeps me out. I don't know.
You're thinking too much. That's
my problem. I think too much. They said they got a pill for it. I need to find it, but I think too much.
You wanna know what the pill is?
What?
Marijuana.
Oh Lord, that ain't a pill. You got to consume that, okay? Nah. Anywho, let's get off this nasty topic before she made me sick. But y'all comment below. We got one person who put a tongue out like this. Tawana said she don't want it. She don't want it. I feel you got to choose. That's the point of it. All right, so that was our 2 foreplay questions. Let us know if you like foreplay, if you like that section, if you want us to keep it on. All right, so now we're gonna go into our what's happening, nan.
What's up?
What's happening? So while me and Chastity are, just scrolling our social media platforms and things, we find these various topics to talk about. And the first topic that Chastity that pointed out was that it's a new Cheetahs is coming back on. It's been renewed for a new season. Remember, I think Cheetahs had went off because dude got shot or something, right? I think so. I think he ended up getting hurt.
He might have did.
I don't know. Don't quote me. But anywho, so now they done brought it back, and guess who the host is?
The one and only Peter Gunz.
Gunz. I don't know if y'all know about Peter Gunz. He was in that old rap group. What was the name of it? I don't remember the name of the rap group.
My mind just
but it is Peter Gunz. If you watch reality TV, he was on there with his ex and his new boo one time. And he the biggest cheater of the whole franchise. So he got like 20 kids or something.
He got a lot.
How you gonna be hosting a cheater show and you a cheater?
I mean, who else to host it? Because I mean, if you think about it, who else should host it? A cheater.
Somebody that's faithful. Somebody who done been with their wife or husband for 1,100 years.
That ain't
you
gonna
could actually give some advice. What he gonna say? I mean, I do it too, but you shouldn't.
She said they're gonna be helping. He gonna be helping them cheat.
He gonna be sneaking them in. He probably would.
He was like, see, what you're doing is you got them living in 2 different apartments. You got to put them out in the same apartment building. So you go upstairs and sleep with one and that's go downstairs to sleep. Because that's what he was doing on Love and Hip Hop. Right.
And they knew about each other and kept fighting like it was a bad thing, but they kept messing with him.
They should have just made it one big old happy family.
Should have just almost did give. I remember Amina's name. What was the other girl's name? I don't remember.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I cannot remember her name.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check Cheetahs out because I want to see how the world he gonna host. Because the old host are you,
Lord Tariq and Peter Gunz. That's right.
Oh yeah. Thanks. But yeah, I can't remember their name. What was that? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna quit sitting here and embarrassing myself because I don't remember the song either. Tara, that's it, Tawana. Tara with her dumb self. She was always on there talking about, he just do me bad. I ain't gonna do this no more. Then 2 months later, she was pregnant. If you gonna forgive the man, just say you're gonna forgive him.
Yeah, and it's okay.
For yourself.
I mean, it's okay. You know that he is the way that he is, so why not just go ahead and deal with it? Y'all let him go be with her on Monday and Tuesday, be with you on Thursday and Friday.
You get a break on Wednesday.
Right. That's cleaning day.
Yeah, that's clean. That's like the school system, right? The school system. They got to sanitize and clean. That's when they re-up on birth control that they obviously don't take. But
yes, Uptown, baby.
They both
Uptown, baby.
Oh yes, you coming in with the info. Thank you.
I know. She's watch day.
Watch day. They had that one hit wonder because I sure don't remember no other song that they had. It was hot for about 2 seconds. But yeah, if y'all gonna watch the show, let us know because I don't know when it come on. But I'm gonna make sure I tune in though.
Yes, me too.
Make sure I tune in. All right, so for the next one, Chastity had brought this up as well. But this is, a lot of us, have babies and we decide we ain't gonna be with the person no more, and then we end up with somebody else and they got babies too. And normally whenever you decide that you're gonna date someone new, then and they had kids, they come along with them. You know, that's just part of the package, like a package deal. But this lady shared this on Facebook, and we want to see what you think.
You want me to read it or you gonna be able to show it?
I'm gonna share it.
Okay.
So she shared this on Facebook. I'm taking my boyfriend and our kids on a family vacation. He feel like I'm wrong for not including his kid. I told him that he or his baby mother can pay for their kid if they want her to go. I feel like that's not my kid, so that is not my responsibility. Am I wrong? So what you think, Chaz?
So this is how I feel. Technically, no, she's not wrong. Morally, yes, she is wrong. And the reason why I say that she's not wrong is because number one, it's just a boyfriend, it's not her husband. However, I blame the boyfriend. I don't necessarily blame the girlfriend because she probably has been like this since day one, not including your other child that you already had. And the fact that you laid down and had kids with her, and she's still not including the child that you had previously, that right there to me speaks volumes about him.
Right.
And I feel like to me, it's his fault. It shouldn't even have got to the point where our kids, his kid. It should have always been our kids. All of the kids are their kids.
Right. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, me personally, I feel like she wrong either way. So I feel like she wrong. She either wrong either way. If it was the other way around and her kid was not being included or kids not being included, then she would be mad.
Mm-hmm.
So the only angle that I may could see it coming from is if she's paying. She's one of them women who paying for everything. He ain't got no job. He ain't got no money. She forking out a whole bunch of stuff. When she say I'm taking my boyfriend and our kids out, that to me say he ain't paying a dime.
Yeah.
So even though it's still wrong, I think it's still wrong technically. If she always working out all the money, I mean, that's gonna run out eventually. So we don't know that for sure because we don't have the whole story, of course.
Right.
But that's the only angle I maybe could see it from, maybe. But even then, I would still try to find a way. Like at the end of the day, it's not the kid's fault, and they're not gonna understand that you're not there. All they're gonna know is that they daddy went and I couldn't go.
Right. I mean, it could have been something as simple as reaching out to the baby mama, like, hey, we're thinking about planning this big old trip for this date. Is it possible for you to come up with this amount of money so little Shay Shay can go to? I mean, there was a lot of things that could have been done before they even got to this point. And I'm gonna assume that none of that stuff was done because if it was, she would have said it.
Right. Yeah, see, me and you are people that can handle like somebody coming to us saying, I want to take, so and so to the beach, but I ain't got the money, but I really want them to go. Can you handle that? Me and you can handle that. Most baby mamas ain't gonna be like, I can't believe she asked me that.
Right.
Just being real.
That's true.
Most of them gonna be like, you got them, you responsible for them. I ain't blah blah blah. But I mean, it's got to be a way to take them all. I mean, there's ways. I don't know. I think it's wrong all the way around.
Even whenever you were saying that she was probably the one that's been paying for everything, footing all the bill and all that kind of stuff. I feel like if you go into a situation knowing that this person has kids and you are the one that's spending all the money, like whenever you take on that person, you got to take on their kids. It's a package deal. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I feel like if I was to meet a guy, he got kids already, I got kids already, like, to me, those are all of our kids. And
right,
like, I don't know. Y'all men, stop laying down with these crazy ass women.
It goes both ways. Don't put that just on the men. Don't put that just on the men. It go both ways. We all crazy. I mean, co-parenting is really hard. Taking from somebody who co-parents, it's really hard. And sometimes I even have to catch myself because because during the week, mostly all I have is my two boys, you know what I'm saying? And I have to catch myself saying, I got 2 kids, or I you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So I personally struggle with that as well. I struggle with, kids calling me mom and stepmom. I truly feel like they only got one mom. They don't have to call me mom, but everybody else like, no, you mama too. So I mean, it's not an easy thing to do at all. But you should at the end of the day, you should never make the kids feel less of just because whatever the situation may be.
I agree.
So yeah, she wrong. And he wrong, because if he's still going the trip knowing he left the kids, he wrong too.
Right. Whenever they was planning the trip, he should have said, "Is Shay going too?" That's what I'm saying. I blame him. It's his fault. It shouldn't even have got this far.
You right. He should be. For some reason, men have a problem with stepping up and saying this ain't right. I don't know. I ain't gonna say all men, but a lot of men just, they don't like confrontation. So they just, yeah. Lord, she gonna take her day and throw it off. Did you happen to get a chance to watch Kim Kardashian's interview on Netflix? It was really good. Did any of y'all that's watching get a chance to watch it? David Letterman has a show, I think it's on season 3 now, that he has like good interviews with. He's not afraid to have controversial interviews. So I think last season it was Kanye West with all his little craziness. But this season it was Kim Kardashian, and she hit on a few topics. She hit on when she was robbed in Paris and they stole her ring. Which I really didn't know the details of that story like I thought I did, because a lot of people thought it was like a publicity stunt. But her describing it, like, it felt real, like it felt like you was there. Like she had her family in the audience, and they were crying, like Mama Kardashian, I don't know their name, but Mama Kardashian and the sisters were like, that's their name tonight. We're literally crying. She talked about the O.J. Simpson trial and how it tore her family apart because Mama believed that he killed, what's her name?
You say
Nicole. Nicole. My brain is gone. My brain is gone. You got to do better. But Mama felt like that he did kill Nicole, but of course Daddy was defending him. So she talked about how it just tore her family apart. She talked about how she's going to law school. She doing some kind of hybrid program where you don't have to actually go sit in a classroom, and you can just do like study a certain type of way and take a test. I don't know.
Rich shit.
Right, exactly. But and she sounded just super intelligent. I think she plays dumb, but she's not.
I mean, I think Kim is smart. I don't care what nobody say. Anybody that release a whole sex tape and get famous off of it and get your whole family rich off of it.
She was famous.
You are smart. She was not that famous. And her family show won't.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians been out for a long time.
Not before that sex tape.
It was way before Ray J was in the picture, honey.
No, it was not.
You sure?
I am sure.
I'm about to go back and look.
I am sure. But that sister built a whole family enterprise.
I cannot.
Off of her booty. I ain't mad at her.
I am. But it was a really good interview, and I'm really pulling for her, especially since she did all that hard work to get that lady out of prison who was in there for life for a first offense drug charge.
Right.
Which a lot of people was like talking against that because she worked with Trump. But that's who else you gonna work with? We only got one president. So,
we gotta use your resources to get what you need done. And
yeah. And a lot of
go ahead.
A lot of people get upset with celebrities who work with Trump. But you know how many people actually are meeting with Trump? A lot of them are just talking to his administration. It's not him per se. And if it's getting the job done, what's the problem?
That's just like when people was, recently Ice Cube, his black contract or whatever, and then people was mad that he met with Trump. But I mean, Biden's people also reached out to him, but they didn't want to talk to him until after the election.
Right.
So what is talking to you after the election going to benefit? How is that going to benefit anything? Like, we need to know what are your thoughts and what are your plans before the election, because if you're not going to do anything to benefit us or anything in that contract to try to help us, then what's the point of us voting for you to discuss it later and then kick us in the ass?
From my understanding, they said that we support it, but we can't do anything to after the election.
They wouldn't even want to meet. They didn't want to meet him, is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, they can't do nothing about it right now. So
I understand. I understand that.
Right.
But people was mad that he went and met with Trump. And I'm just like, well,
but he didn't meet with Trump. He met with Trump administration. Right.
But I'm just like, why not meet with his administration? Why not meet with them and see what their views are, even though it might be a whole bunch of BS that they feeding you, but you can take that BS and make it sugar, you know?
Yeah. I think Trump is grasping at straws right now, and he's trying to do whatever he can to get looked at good in a good way. So it's a bunch of BS anyway. It ain't nothing gonna happen until after this election. At least Biden, it was real about it. Like, look, we understand, but ain't much we can do. Trump ain't gonna do nothing after the election. He ain't gonna do nothing, period. But he really ain't gonna do nothing after the election. So what y'all think? So the last thing of our just topic segment is that Mike Tyson has a pod. I guess it's considered a podcast. Who thought that was a good idea? I think you're freezing.
Yeah, I'm freezing. I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but yeah. So he has a podcast called The Hot Box.
Am I freezing now?
No, you better now. Okay. Yeah, he has a podcast called The Hot Box, which I listened to because it came up on my little timeline that him and Boosie Bad A had an interview. And I watched the whole thing, but I think a few of my brain cells died along with it. But the one topic that I thought was interesting is that Mike Tyson pretty much came to him as like pretty much he touched on the topic when Boosie made all those comments about Dwayne Wade's daughter, because you know, is it son or daughter?
His daughter now.
His daughter. Okay. Yeah. Son, but who identifies as a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So pretty much Boosie like just made a whole bunch of comments about he don't think that's right. They don't need to let them do that. Just really just getting onto their parenting style about Dwayne allowing the daughter to live this way. And Mike Tyson kind of just came out and was like, why do you get a say so in these folks' life? Why do you are you gay yourself? Is kind of how he came off with it. I don't think that's what he meant it, but he's like, why do you think you have a right to speak on how people live? Are you that way? And he really made Boosie break down, that of course he stand behind the fact that he don't think it's right. But then he came out and said, but sometimes I just need to shut my mouth. So what you think? What do you think about the whole situation with Dwayne Wade and the daughter-son situation? Do you feel like them allowing her to live her life the way she wants to live is bad? Do you think she's too young? What do you think?
I don't know. Like, I get it. I think that it is good to let your child live their life. And am I freezing?
Yeah, I was gonna say you freezing again.
I don't know what's going on.
That daggone Spectrum.
Fix it. All right, Spectrum gets on my nerves. But I mean, I feel like it's their child. Let them do what they want to do, and everybody needs to just mind their own kids. As long as it's not hurting them, then just let it be.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I think we judge people's situation because we're not living it. So how do we know what we would do when our kids, if our sons came to us and say, I think I'm supposed to be a girl? How do we know we'll just be like, no, and go about our business? And why do we feel like it's all right to comment on, like you said, somebody else's parenting style? Personally, do I feel like that she is at an age to understand? No, but at the same time, I'm not living it. I would pray that if my son, praying that's not the case, but I would pray that if he came to me and said something that I don't agree with, that I could be like, no, I don't agree with it, but I still love you.
Right. And the thing that got me with Boosie is he was the same one that came out a couple of months prior to this saying that he let his son, he paid women to sleep with his son because he didn't want him to be gay. And then I'm just like, what is it about you and gay people? Whenever Mike Tyson was like, are you gay? Like, is that why you're pushing so hard against people being gay? Like, I mean, if people are gay, they're gay. It's not hurting you. It's not keeping you up at night.
Right. Exactly.
It's worse things in the world to be worried about.
It is. It is, and going against what somebody believes doesn't help the situation. Like I said, especially living in the Christian community, we are supposed to know what's right from wrong, living out the Bible and how people are supposed to live and so on and so forth. But I truly believe that, yes, I might have these certain beliefs that people are not supposed to live a certain way, but at the same time, the only person that got to answer to God is them. So I can guide, in my belief, I think you can guide people to the right way, but if they decide to do what they want to do, then just let them do it. I mean, what is it hurting?
Right.
What is it doing in your life that's so bad? Why I got to be such an outrage? I mean,
that's true.
I don't understand.
And even if people try to pull it the Christian way, that's why they don't believe in homosexuality. That's bull-ish, because everybody lies. Everybody,
right?
Everybody, you done something that's worse than being homosexual. Like,
right,
get a life.
Right. Yeah. And my brother said that Boosie pretty much explained that his problem was the fact that she was 12. And like I said, I truly understand that. I do feel like she's still growing and learning, and that she may not exactly know how she's going to live out the rest of her life. So I do believe that she may be a little too young as well. But like I said, it's their child. Like, why is it such a big deal for us?
At the end of the day.
Like,
exactly.
I don't understand. But anyway, y'all comment below. What y'all think? Y'all think that Dwayne Wade is raising his child the right way or the wrong way? Do you feel like that we as parents or people or humans have a right to input on it? And do you agree with Boozy when he say he just need to shut up sometimes? Yeah, he do. Sometimes when you get famous, you feel like you can just say whatever come to your mouth. Trust me, y'all better be glad everything that come to my head don't come out my mouth. Just saying. Sometimes we can just shut up. It ain't our opinion. Y'all comment below and tell us what you think. I wish we could figure out why you freezing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Either. All right. So for the next one, we're gonna do pick one. Pick one. So let me get it open here.
It's making me angry that I'm freezing.
I know. You still there? Oh, there you go. All right, pick one. You can only pick one. A letter A, 850 credit score. Option B, $2 million in cash. Option C, $4,000 a week for life. Chastity, pick one.
I'm going ahead and say that A is definitely not it, because I can get A with B or C.
Right.
I'm gonna say C.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Yeah, because $4,000 a week for life is more than $2 million, right?
Well, no. Well, yeah. So let's think about it. 4,000 times 52. That's like
if you live to you 100, that's a lot of money.
a year. So it'll take you like about 10, 11, 12 years to get to 2 million. If you live over 10, 11 years, yeah, I'm gonna do C. C, final answer.
Yeah, I think C is my choice as well. I guess the 2 million would come in handy if you are somebody who don't want to trace, because it says 2 million in cash. So that ain't going through your bank accounts. That ain't, the government ain't gonna see it. It ain't gonna be taxed. So I guess from that point of view, I can see why people would choose B, especially if they living on assistance. But yeah, 4,000 a week. That'll help me get that 850 credit score. I could pay off my debt. That'll pay for my house payment. I get rid of these. Well, I don't know if I ever get rid of my student loans, but I can try to get rid of these student loans. And I'm owe them student loans till I die.
The student loans gonna owe me.
They're gonna be calling me in the grave. They're gonna be digging up the dirt, talking about, you still alive? You owe us 50,000. They're gonna be trying to get my estate. None, I ain't gonna get no money from me. I could be paying student loans now. They ain't getting a dime deferred. But it look like most people agree with option C. I mean, an 850 would be amazing. Initially, when I read it, I said an 850 credit score because I was like, that's like the smart thing. I'd be able to buy a house, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, but hold up, you could get that with the money.
Right. Which I would choose A. Anybody that chooses A is crazy.
They crazy. That's funny. Let's see what else I got. I picked this one for you. This one for you. Okay, so one gotta go, of course. I know I said pick one, but we're gonna do one gotta go.
What?
So if anybody know Chastity, she is the CEO of the CEO of the Beehive. She is the CEO of the Beehive.
It was nice being on this podcast. Oh no.
But one gotta go. So Love on Top, Single Ladies, Crazy in Love, or Formation. One gotta go.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I seen this. I was like, oh, she gonna love this.
Oh no, she don't. You allow your feet stinking. You don't love Jesus.
Yeah, I love Jesus. I don't care what you say. What's your favorite song out of the four?
Crazy in Love.
Really?
My favorite. Yes, I love that song.
That's
and then Love on Top is number 2.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, probably Love on Top and Formation is actually probably, I don't even like, I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't like Beyonce like that, but I'm not a beehiver. You see how she looking at me? You see that? I'm not a beehiver.
I'm
not a beehiver, okay? I will.
You don't say you don't like Beyonce like that. You say you don't know her like that.
Oh, I know her.
No, you don't.
I don't like her.
I'm glad that y'all got to join our last podcast.
You know what? She missed me. So which one going? You say you love Crazy in Love and you love Love on Top. So that means Single Ladies or Formation will be gone forever.
Single Ladies.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies. You know how hot that was. Everybody was.
I know. The crazy thing is, out of all of Beyonce songs, that's probably like down in the bottom for me. It's not one of my. It's not like my top 10.
Right.
But yeah. See, somebody agrees with me.
Who? I don't see that.
4440.
4440.
4440. No, sir.
You know what? I feel I don't really care, honestly.
I just think that you're gonna have to choose. Well, no, you ain't even gotta choose it. Just go ahead and go to something else. You wait till next week whenever I have Fred Hammond and Kiki Shepard and all them people up here.
Look, that's only 2 days she know. she always say Fred Hammond, but I tell you, that must have been who your mama played back in the day. Fred Hammond.
No. My grandma used to listen to Lee Williams and the Ken Spirituals.
All right now, Lee Williams.
People.
He about 99 and a half now.
Stalk Lee Williams. To stalk him. That's gonna be y'all granddaddy one day. All right, both of y'all sit down somewhere.
I'm surprised he's still living. Last time I seen him, he couldn't even stand up on stage, but he was still performing.
Right. I saw
it. Yeah, any of them been really good. If I had to, honestly, the only one that I would love to keep is Love on Top. Otherwise, the rest of them ain't really making or breaking me. Let me get out of this when she turn this screen up. Oh man, I got one more. All right,
I got a migraine from that one.
Ooh, one gotta go. It's so blaring. Is it blaring on your end? So these are famous comedians: Chris Tucker, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy. Why am I having to think of their name? Bernie Mac and Richard Pryor. So one gotta go. Who going?
I'm gonna tell you who
gotta go in every joke they ever told. I had like to say that so be put in perspective. Every joke they ever told, every show they ever done, every recording, everything got to go. Every movie, everything got to go.
This really ain't fair. Richard Pryor got to stay.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Without him, there's no them. Any, many, money, mo.
They all have something really good. I mean, Chris Tucker, if you get rid of him, you're not gonna have any rush hours. You're not going Fridays. Like, I mean, I guess you would have Fridays, just wouldn't have him, but who else could play that role? Can't nobody else play with smoking.
Right, because Mike Epps wasn't even all that good. I mean, good. I mean, the first Friday was,
but he wasn't Chris Tucker good. Now he wasn't Chris.
Right.
Bernie Mac is just stupid. Like ever since he did the first stand up from back in the day, and then especially when he did "You Ain't Got No Milk and Cookies." Eddie Murphy to me is not as funny as a lot of them, but his movies, I couldn't do without Boomerang. I couldn't do without just anything. I mean, Big Mama's House, not Big Mama's House, that's Martin Lawrence. Nutty Professor.
Norbit.
Yeah, Norbit.
Rasputia.
It's gonna be hard.
I'm still okay. I done picked mine. It's gonna be one. Eddie Murphy. He got to go.
Really?
Doggone it. If I got to choose one, it's gonna be him.
Got to keep. Yeah, she said you got to keep Martin too. Yeah, Martin is hard because he stand up wise to me, he's not as funny as some of these other ones, but his mood, like Martin, to do without Martin, I'm the man.
You're so crazy. Yeah, I'm picking Eddie. Final answer.
Oh man, that's hard.
I still got a headache from Beyonce thing.
You know, I watch everybody more than Richard Pryor, but if I get Richard Pryor, they might not let us go live no more. My
daddy might call me and be like, you need to find better friends.
Right. Kick off. She got to go. So I get Dave Chappelle. I didn't really like the Dave Chappelle show like a lot of people did. Sorry.
What? Dylan.
I mean, it was all right. I don't really like that stupid comedy is what I call it. I know it's a name for it, but I don't like stupid comedy. Like while I'm watching it on the whole time, I'm like, that's just so stupid.
Do nothing for me. Dave Chappelle show was hilarious, especially the episode whenever they did Making the Band, the episode whenever Prince episode. Yeah. Show Charlie Murphy your titties. No, Dave Chappelle got to stay.
Oh man, but what I was gonna say, but his latest stand-ups are really good to me. Like not latest, but in the last 10 years. A lot of people don't really like him because he's so controversial and he just say what he want to say, how he feel. He don't care what you think. He's unapologetically him, so I can't knock him for that. So I guess if I had to pick one to go, I guess it would have to be Chris Tucker for me. I know. Which would be really hard. Well, I can't say Richard Pryor. Which one you want me to say?
I mean, I guess you said who you said. I said who I said.
Oh man, I can't do without like. I mean, Eddie Murphy would be the only other one, but they'd be without Delirious and it's just so much. Yeah. Life. Can't do Life without neither him or Martin.
Right.
Yeah. Ran out of options. What y'all think? Who y'all getting rid of? All right, for our last call to alcohol.
Pew, 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 pew. Go ahead and do your little pitiful fireworks.
I'm not, because you pick on me every week. I'm just going to do the motion. I don't even know what this is. This is Gunz. I don't even know. Pew, pew, pew. My friend hit me up and was like, what the world was that? Fire, rain, water. I was like, I had to do that. Pew, pew.
Girl, no.
So what you sipping on?
Well, this week it is vodka,
of course.
But it's a it's mixed with dragon fruit, and I made it into a slushy. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me try to do like the YouTubers do. Yeah.
That sounds good. You said dragon fruit, vodka, what else?
That's it. Dragon fruit, vodka, and ice, and I put it in the blender and blended it up. It's good.
Is it sweet? Más o menos.
Woo! Got a little choke. Yeah, it's a little sweet, but I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I like juice with my vodka.
Well, I'm sipping on apple cider. That's what I'm sipping on.
Okay, some apple cider. Apple cider lie. Believe that if y'all want to.
I'm sipping on apple cider for the holidays. I'm slobbering. For the holidays.
That right there is because you ain't right. You ain't right. You ain't right. You ain't right. That's an apple cider lie.
Y'all comment below. You believe like me? It. Y'all know I'm the angelic one of the podcast. Y'all believe me?
I drank some of that apple cider the other day and was seeing double.
Not double. You got home. Never mind. Yeah. So if y'all like holiday drinks, hit me up and I'll let you know what's special about this apple cider. Maybe. All right. So while we are sipping on our beverage, I wanted to try something a little different. I'm throwing this on Chastity. She don't know what it is. But it's called Do You Know the Culture? So I'm going to give you 2 terms. Well, it's really 4 terms, but they coincide. So 2 terms, and I want to see if you know the definition or the meaning behind these terms that these young folk use.
See, I should have been better prepared for stuff like this. I got the
Well, practice. You couldn't have been prepared because all I did was put the title. I didn't put on there what it was. So, hey.
I ain't even looking. See. That ain't no apple cider. Talking about apple cider is healthy. Okay.
Yeah, Daddy, it is healthy, ain't it?
It ain't healthy. Get on out of here, Daddy.
Got my back. My daddy got my back. All right.
Wait till I get my daddy next week.
So it's called Do You Know the Culture? So the first 2 terms, it's 2 terms, but they coincide. When these young people say cap or no cap, what does that mean?
That means no lie.
Yeah. Which one mean no lie?
No cap means you're not lying. Cap means no. No cap means you're not lying. And cap means you're lying.
That's right. Of course she would know she young at heart, even though she older than me. That fake tail laugh. All right. So what about low key or high key?
Low key. Whenever you say like I'm low key mad, that means you mad, but you ain't gonna be, you ain't gonna let your emotions show. But when
All
you're
right.
high key mad, you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm about to shake some table. That's high key mad.
She always high key. Oh, she ain't never. I'm low key. She always high key. No matter what we talking about. That person got in the left lane. I was getting in the left lane. That's how she be.
I love my kids. My kids, they be doing that. They like, why they so close behind you? I'm like, y'all gonna get calm down.
Wonder where they got that from.
Somebody passed me. Why they going so fast?
I'm more low-key. So yeah, low-key means they slightly or secretly, modestly or discreetly mad, or whatever the case may be. And then high-key is for they just, it is what it is. Okay. You gonna know, I'm gonna know, she gonna know, he gonna know, the neighbors gonna know, the church gonna know, Facebook gonna know, everybody gonna know. So you did pretty good. You did pretty good. Y'all inbox us so I can have some more do you know the culture questions for Chastity. Or vice versa. If you want her to try, throw it on me.
Somebody want me to sing. I got a special request.
Oh Lord, Daddy, why you do it? Why? We trying to keep viewers, okay? We trying to build a platform, not tear it down.
When I talk to my girl so quietly, look at him. Look at what you did to me. Tennis shoes, don't even need to buy a new dress.
Wow, I just realized what song that was.
Else to impress.
I was like, what song is that? That's how you know when the key ain't right, because you had to figure out.
Don't do me. Do not.
I'm sorry, continue.
My angelic voice is not feeling very angelic right now.
It just sounds like you need like a lodging or something to get you right. Get you some lemon. My daddy used to get some lemon, some honey. Daddy said your contract in the mail. What contract is that? She gonna have one of them old school TLC contracts. She ain't gonna make no money.
No, we had that Milli Vanilli contract. I ain't gonna be singing, just be up there like
gonna be on lip sync battle. How do you justify supporting a racist if you are not racist yourself?
Ooh, I don't want to touch that.
You can't. How can you? It ain't possible. How's it possible? It ain't possible. I don't care what
I am not. I'm not drunk enough to touch on that subject tonight.
A lot of people are supporting that racist. We ain't gonna say his name because all they caring about is their money.
Yeah, they looking past all that stuff and they just see the money. But I'm trying to figure out where the money at.
Honey. You know, I really respect John Legend because I didn't read the full story, but one of the stories he said is that of course it would be more beneficial to it'd be more beneficial for him to support that man as well, but he's not going to do it because right is right and wrong is wrong. And that's how all people should be, but they not. I don't understand.
Child, it's the ghetto.
The hot ghetto. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit that subject, Quincy, another day when we got more time and more liquor. I mean, more apple cider.
Okay, telling on yourself.
All right, so on a serious note, go vote.
Daisy, go vote.
Go vote. I don't care who you support at the end of the day. I mean, I care, but ain't nothing I can do about it. But I just want people to go vote. I just don't want people to
Kanye.
take. Kanye ain't even in the running, honey. Kanye ain't on that cheat sheet of paper. You know, the one that people write on that's real little and you fold it up. And you drop it on the floor and slide it on you with your foot. That's what Kanye is. He ain't really on the ballot. He ain't really on the ballot. Honey, please, he need to get himself together. Just go vote, please. Please, please, please. I pray that you vote. I pray you vote for Biden and Harris, but whoever you choose to vote for, don't let this time go by without voting. I did not vote last time like a dummy, and I would never make that mistake again. So please, 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 don't let all that work our ancestors done go to waste. Please.
Way in the water.
Oh God. I tell you one thing, you sound like you hurting. You sound like
way in the water. That could have been a
bye. We going to hell. Gasoline's raw. We going to hell. My brother said he'll take Bush back at this point.
I like Bush. Drunk Bush. Drunk Bush is the shit.
Really, no talking Bush. That's what he was. She should have kept Clinton. He might have had a little problem in the bedroom, but otherwise he was a good person. Other than the little 3 strikes law, he could have done what I did. But
yeah, but he knows how to smoke weed without inhaling. Like, that's smart.
I cannot. That was not a point of view to go to at all. At all. Y'all do not laugh at her. She is not funny. That just said she. What is the point of? Never mind. We're not gonna go there. I'm not doing it. Oh man. Oh, my friend said you need this cider. He actually tried to come get some, but I kind of went.
I tried, but somebody took a nappy nap.
I didn't mean. I'm old. I work hard today on this computer. Anyway, go vote, please. Pretty please with sugar on top. Early vote. You can early vote till Friday, right?
Yeah.
You can go early vote or go vote on the day. A lot of jobs are supporting. My job is giving us half the day off to go vote.
My job will give me. You want to know what my job? No, I ain't gonna talk about it.
Go ahead. Go ahead and talk about the P.
Let's go ahead. Thank y'all for joining tonight.
My job, love they workers, honey. They giving us paid off. So we ain't gotta take no PTO or nothing. We could take off the first half or the second half is our choice, but they giving us option to go vote. So even if you don't vote, they give you time off. They not gonna ask you to turn in your ballot or nothing, but they should. But they not. They just giving it off like it's a holiday.
They did nice.
Cause my job is the bomb.
Girl, back.
They even gave us half of Juneteenth.
I don't want to hear that.
She mad, y'all. She in that place I used to be at. Benefits suck. Anywho, thank y'all for joining in. Please share. We say this every time, but we really mean it. We thank you for joining. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for being a part.
And the apple cider getting you kind of stumbly.
Your mama.
Anyway, if you like us doing it live, please let us know that y'all like us doing it live. If y'all have any show ideas, please send them to occasionallyposh@gmail.com. If you want to be a part of the show, come on and tell your life story. Let us know. Hit us up at occasionallyposh@gmail.com. Yes. And share with your friends and your boo things and all that stuff.
We are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and a whole bunch of audio podcasts like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Google Podcasts, so on and so forth. So even if you don't get a chance to watch, you can always play it while you're on the road to and from work or whatever the case. Play it while you working from home, whatever the case may be.
Dragon fruit, this thing right here is hitting.
Oh, that's apple cider. Quincy asked when our next show is. Are we gonna do it live next time too?
We can.
We either always shoot live on Wednesdays or we post on Thursdays. So it's always between Wednesday and Thursday. We tried it live last time and it really was a success. So we said, let's do it again. It's because we really like y'all being involved. So please just be on the lookout. If it's going to be live, we always post a flyer or video letting you know. So again, please invite people to our page and thank you. And I hope you have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye.